Okay, so what we're starting with is I need to lower this. Way too loud. What we're starting with is we're gonna be going with some custom monsters and dealing with their armor upgrades. Cause I've got a few ideas for that. First one up is the Velrock, which is not that creature. It is. Where the heck is it? There it is. This one. I have another tab. Find it. Over here. Velrock. We have to take these harvestables and the important ones at least, turn them into special abilities to put on the armor that you can make out of these things. So let's start with first fleshing out the actual sheet of the creature, because then that'll give us ideas to throw on the armor upgrades. So the class, it's a predator class. Simple. Hit dice. We have things that'll help us with that. Determining more tabs. Yes, more tabs. Always great. Where is it? It's in here. Monster creation. It's a link I stored in here. There we go. So there's hit dice right here. So dragon, it's gonna be a CR. No, this is challenge rating. No, this is okay. Yeah. So good. 7 hit dice. Why is Dractyl have 9 hit dice? CR8. Okay, yeah. That makes sense then. Wrong tab again. HP. I usually do this on a round by round basis. So the average damage per round my party can deal is around 90. So 86 times like 4 is basically how long this thing is going to live. So 86 times 4. Simple math. 344. We'll knock a bit off of that because this is not the tankiest thing. And we'll put it down to like 328 on boldness. Speed, it's pretty slow on the ground. So, on boldness, why does it always default to bold? But when it gets into the air, it is much more maneuverable. So, 50 feet, fly. AC, the average AC that my party can hit is, I think 21. Let me check. I have party notes. Average attack of party, yeah, plus 9. So, about 19. So, we'll make this thing AC 21. I don't really use the damage, the rounds in the DPR anymore. BB I also don't really use stats. However, I do. So let's go back to my monster creation. That tab. And there's where is it? What was I looking for? The stats. Yeah,
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter
rare.
pyogenes
Okay.
bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour
What size is this
protection
creature?
against
It's
viruses.
medium.
Every time you touch a surface,
So
it leaves behind
base
bacteria.
strength
Keep surfaces
is
sanitized
they're
all
all
day
tens.
with
Okay.
Microban 24 sanitizing spray. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99%
This thing's not a
of
very
bacteria initially, including
strong
those that
creature,
causes COVID-19.
so
Freeze-dry Microban 24 sanitizing
we'll
spray
go
can
with.
kill 24 hours on bacteria when used as directed.
At
We'll
Shauna,
strength 16.
we talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Let's bolt again. It's pretty agile though, so we'll go 22. Constitution. Not very much. Make that 14. It's got a little extra XP, but nothing to write home about. Intelligence. It's a spellcaster adjacent. So it's not gonna have animal intelligence. It'll actually be above average. I think 14 is good here. No, 14's too much. 12. Yeah. Wisdom. Again, above average, so 12. Charisma, this thing is a dragon, so it just hates everything, so 7. Attacks. These are like the physical attacks, the physical capabilities of the monster. So, you should have. Where is it? I have monster attack rules also. Table of natural attacks. Okay. So it can have a bite. It's got sort of like a hooked beak. Claws. It's got some talons. Its tail is gonna be using as sort of a wand to cast its spells, and then its wings. Yeesh, couldn't think of the word. Its wings are going to be used to like protect it against spells. So it's almost like it has spell shield wings. So yeah, talons and beak are its physical stuff. This is medium, so it's 1d4 and 1d6. So we'll go with bite. And we'll head back to monster creation. CR8. CR8. 15. That's too high. 12. Can't keep track of the tabs. Alright. Plus 12. No. This thing isn't capable. Isn't very capable of physical attacks. Its main capabilities are in spellcasting. So plus 8, 1d6, plus 9. No, it's Sears 8, plus 8. And this will be talons. Put the 2 in there. This will be plus 4 after that. And then 1d4 plus 8 and much better. Abilities. It's gonna have multiple abilities. I already know. Ability 1, 2, 3. spell shield wings. We're just coming up with evocative names for these abilities, and then we'll flesh out the mechanics once we get the ideas. This process helps me come up with ideas faster. So the wand, we got spell mimicry, right? So spell mimicry will be its first ability. Then spell shield, wings. Its third ability. I don't know, actually. Like covers itself with its wings to guard against a spell. It casts spells with its tail, like a wand, and then it can like counter spell something, counter an ability. It's its voice. Counter spell shriek. It's bonus action. What would its bonus action be? Its bonus action. Hmm. Actually, the counterspell shriek isn't an ability. It'd be a reaction. Cause it's not gonna counterspell something on its turn. It counterspell something on uh its opponent's turn. So that'd be its reaction. So we need to come up with two more things: an ability and a bonus. Its bonus could be. Let's look at some of the other monsters that we made. So with the Ashwing, which is basically an ash dragon. It's this Ashwing. So many tabs. Okay. One of its ability, it creates a smog around it. And this ash grants concealment around it, and it empowers one of its abilities. One of its one of its attacks. Which is bonus, it has a tail whip, spins round and smacks someone and then grabs it with its spiky tail. And then its reaction is Ember Swarm, which is a big burst of fire damage. That's either in a cone or it's a big AoE around it because it's been empowered by its smog. So it's like another one, Blight Dragon. Blight Dragon wasn't actually finished. Spell Eater, Consume Magic. Counter and recast. Where is it? Filrock, okay. I also have another paper that helps me figure out what type of abilities. So a positional ability, utility, and then like some sort of alt. That makes them like it's a it's a big flashy thing that they can do at the very end. Usually, either the round before they die or the round when they die. So spell mimicry, I would say that's a utility thing. Spell shield ring, it's also another utility thing. So let's give it a positional ability. Yeah, let's give it a positional ability, but let's make it the bonus. So it flies around the battlefield. And this will be swoop. And it's alt, for lack of a better word. That's not how you spell. It's alt. Will be. It recasts spells that it's stole. It recasts all the spells that it's stolen in this combat. With random targets. Okay, so what would be a good name for that? I'm trying to think of a card in a card game, but I can't remember which card game it's in. It's basically does the exact same thing. You recast everything you played that turn. It's probably from Magic. MTG recast all spells.
Spilled your drink? Bounty picks up spills quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent so you can use less than the leading value brand. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Card that
They're following you. Your cravings for nacho fries will never stop. The warm nacho cheese sauce and savory Mexican spices will not let you get away. So there's only one thing left to do. Run to Taco Bell because nacho fries are back. Head to Taco Bell.
will do
Silence your cravings before nacho fries disappear.
rebound.
Only at Taco Bell at participating U.S. locations for a limited time only.
The name is basically only for our sake. It doesn't have to have any mechanical attachments to it. It's just help us think of the effect that will have mechanical ties.
You were born to learn, and we were born to help you. Move forward with the leaders in online education at csuglobal.edu.
So spell mimicry. The first spell each round is copied and recast. Spell shield wings. The second spell each round is the second spell each round that targets itself is countered. Rebound. Recast. All spell mimicked. Yeah, that's not a word. Oh. Recast all spell mimic. Spell mimic. Spells. Swoop. Maybe swoop's not the best word for it, but it like flies around the battlefield. Hmm. We'll just stick with swoop. Bonus fly up to full speed. To new target. Counter spell shriek. First spell. Opponent's cast, attempt, counter spell. Okay. So now that we have its abilities outlined, we can go and I don't think I've actually made a document for the armor stuff, for armor upgrades. So let me do that. I write them down on paper, just like simple outline, because it wasn't near my computer, but it was near a piece of paper and pencil. So I'll put it in handouts. New doc. Name it monster armor creation rules. Armor creation. I have another doc that I want to take the templating from. It is this. This is a heading, okay. Creation. Light armor. Hitting. Bolts and decrease this size just a bit. Update. Okay. Yeah, we're still not bolt. Okay. So the power budget, which is basically like the amount of points you will be able to use to create this armor, and you'll see soon what those points can be spent on. So the power budget is equal to your level plus half crafting skill rolled. And right now the average my players can get off of that is 22, and I think the max is like 35 or 36, something like that. And the base armor. Base armor. Let's override this. There we go. It's AC Dex. Metric penalty. +1. +8. 0. Then we got spell failure. %. Move speed. 30 is equal to 30. And we'll copy this.
Let's be real. Mopping is a hassle. You have to fill the bucket.
I did one too many indents there.
Mop around.
This will be medium armor.
Cleaning the mop when you're done, so it doesn't grow bacteria. A hassle on top of a hassle.
And
With Swiffer,
heavy armor.
you start with a fresh pad and cleaning solution every time. And when you're done,
Power budget for medium armor is equal to level plus craft skill roll.
I had loved the Kansas City Police Department, but I didn't believe it was
And heavy armor is equal to level plus craft skill rolled times 1.5. And base plus 4. Dex 4. Armor check penalty minus 3. 20. 30, 20. 30, 20. 40. Makes it 7, yeah. Plus 7. Dex 0. Minus 7. Okay. Now we do armor upgrades. So we'll make another title. Armor upgrades. Lights. Plus 1 AC. Minus 1 armor check penalty. Plus 5%. Spell fail. Yeah. Fail. Okay. And max 3. Cost 3 points. Plus 1 Dex. Max 2 of these. And it costs. We're not gonna put the word cost in there. 2 points. Plus 1 armor check penalty. Max 3, I believe. Yes, max 3. Costs 3 points. Minus 5%. Spell fail. Max 3. Cost 2 points. And plus 5 feet move speed. Max 3. Costs 3 points. So what these mean is, if you take this upgrade, you spend 3 points on it, and you increase the AC of the base armor, which is plus 1. But you also increase the penalty of your armor check penalty by 1. Your spell fail chance and your spell fail chance by 1. That's all the same thing. So you'll turn your armor into plus 2 armor, but you'll gain minus 1 spell fail and then 10 spell failure chance. And it's pretty much the same for all these. So you increase the dex by 1. Armor check, you decrease it by by 1. So that -1 would go turn back into 0. You can't have your armor check penalty give you bonuses though. That not with the base upgrades at least. Certain monsters may have upgrades from their parts that may allow that. So with all those, I should write a note. Cannot increase past 0. Does not stack with minus. Burp there for a second. Does not stack with -5 feet, and you'll see what I mean by that in 1 second. Let's put this all on a new page. Okay, so -1 AC. You're like, why would you want to put -1 on AC on your armor? The whole point of the armor is to increase your AC. Well, you see, max 4. You see, if you do that, you gain points. So that means you can decrease the armor to a flat 0, and then you can gain more points to spend on other effects. And must negate a bonus. -1 dex. Again, same logic with -1 AC, but also a little more relevant because +8 dex. Most characters don't have +8 dex. So you might lower this by like 4 or something. Max 4. No, max 5, sorry. But you'll gain a little bit of points, so +1 point. That you can spend in other places. This one, armor check penalty. Max 3. This is +2 points. And +5 spell fill. Max 3 also. But this one only gives 1 point also, because most users of these armors won't be mages. Because most people, martial cultures are just less rare than magic characters. So you would increase the spell fail, but it wouldn't be really relevant to a melee fighter who doesn't have to worry about that. So that's why the little bonus is less. And -5 move speed, and this is relevant to the +5 move speed because you'll see a big difference here. And this is max 3. You get 4 points. Because movement is a big ability that characters create. That characters get. I don't know why I said create. And that's why it does not stack with the +5 move speed. because you could go infinite. Well, not infinite because there's a maximum, but you would be able to game it so that you would gain points out of it. Does not stack with plus 5 feet. Then we have two sort of abilities. Plus 1d4. A little bit of gambling. Max to 1 upgrade. This is max. You can take this is twice, but it costs 5 points. And this only increases the max. This doesn't. So if you use this ability on like your AC, you'd still need to pay those points to increase the AC. It just only increases this number. However, this upgrade, lower monster upgrade, cost to 0. Maximum 1. 0 points. Let's make that a little more clear. Maximum 1. This costs 2 points.
Absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper pet kit, and it is amazing.
And
These super thick claws take up a
can't
crazy amount of space.
use on
And that was just from one swipe. And the best part,
max
Swiffer's
1
so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a
upgrades.
vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper.
And the reason I don't allow it on max 1 upgrades is max 1 upgrades usually have a higher cost. So they usually have like 5, 10 upgrades costs, or point costs. And I was thinking of one more of these, but I can't remember what the thing was. I believe it was something along the lines of you can mix and match monster parts, monster sets. So how would I phrase it though? It'd be like can add or can use other monster parts, non-unique. I don't really know how to phrase this one. So, yeah. Let's move on to medium armor. Not much changes, just a few numbers. So let's copy this. Medium. Heavy. So let me check here. Nothing changes up here, I believe. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Max 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. Yeah. All those are the same. So in fact, I will exit that. Put here. Make a new heading and call it general. Okay, so -1 AC. Max 4. No, that's light, yeah, okay. This one's the same. This one is different. It goes to max 4. Same points. -1 armor check is increased to 4. Spell fail also increased to 4. And move speed is lowered to 2. The 1d4 turns to 1d6. This is added to general. This is also a general one. Here we go. Light, medium, heavy. Okay, heavy. -1 dex is max 3. -1 HTP is max 5. Spell fail, max 5. Move speed, max 3. And the 1d4 turns to 1d8. Actually, no. It would be 2d4. Better on average than 1d8. Feels less bad because the minimum's 2. The average is like 4.5 or something like that. What do we have next? That's about everything that I wrote down physically. So I was working on Velrock. So I can close this one. Armor creation, armor upgrades, and we'll do monster armor upgrades. Or monster upgrades, rather. Title. Monster Upgrades. I have 2 for a different monster, so let me write those down real quick. It's this monster, Dractyl. This monster does yell a lot, scream, and screech. His ability is centered around those capabilities, so do heading, head, let's format this a little better. Bite. 1d6. Bleed. 1d4. Max you can take. This is 4 times. Each one costs 2 points. Increase. I want those in the brackets. Increase die size by 1 each time taken. So for a maximum of 2d6, I believe here. So use this damage trait. So that 1d6 will turn into 1d8, and then 1d10, and then 2d6. d4 will turn into d6, 8, 10. Okay. And scream. $15-foot cone. Saving throw. Fort. Partial. Fort or stunned. Spell resistance. No, it's not gonna have spell resistance. Okay, damage it deals is a d6. And the maximum times you can take this is 3. And it costs 3 points. And it would have this text also. We need to put Dractyl. And then this needs to go to heading 2.
I'll get you both.
Thank you.
You definitely like this guy meal. Get it at McDonald's when you get 2 of your faves for just $6.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Single item at regular price.
Yeah, that's
When it
good,
comes to
but
working with
let's put
Geico,
these
most advocates are our
in
employees,
bullet
like
points.
Michael. But since he is so focused on growing his career, we hired an actor to read his story.
If you want a job where you get out as much as you put in, Geico is the best place to work. Plus, we promote from within, so there are no ceilings placed on your opportunities.
They even offer parental leave to full-time employees. So there's nothing stopping him from going all the way to the top. But not too high. He's scared of heights.
Ready to start
Okay.
your career, San Diego? We're hiring
Let's
claim
go
sales and
to
services. Apply online today at
heading 1,
geico.com/San Diego.
Velrock.
Some guy called Peter managed to jump a
Heading
rope
2.
over 12,000 times in an hour. Really, it's a world record. We looked it up. Well, we think he'd like Spotify Premium. Instead of just 6 skips an hour, Premium gives you unlimited skips. So you can jump
And
between songs as much as you like. Learn more about Premium when you tap the banner. Go
3,
on, do it for Peter.
4, 5. Chest. Feet. Actually, we'll do hands here. Legs. Feet. Bullet points. What's the hotkey for this? Control Shift in. So for the Velrock. Yeah, this is Velrock. Okay. Yeah, this has got the Spell Mercury, Spell Shield Wings, Rebound, Swoop. Alright, I already see the Spell Shield Wings. Those can go on the chest piece. Chest upgrades. And it will be called Spell Shield Armor. Spell Shield. Just, yeah. Just straight up Spell Shield. Head. Mystic Hair. He's going head. I mean, it could actually go on anywhere, but I think maybe we should have a general section for monsters too. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let me copy this. Paste, close. General. Mystic Hair. harpoon wand. This is another big one. It either goes on legs or chest or both. Harpoon wand. Maybe even hands. Probably only just hands, actually. Yeah, harpoon wand. Now I need to look up counterspell. Search. And basically, yoink the effect. Maybe change it a little bit, but by expending 1 point of her arcane reservoir, the arcanist can attempt to counter a spell as it is being cast. She must stay defend its. Let's look at D&D counterspell. Not Roll20, D&D Beyond. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, it fails and has no effect. If the casting is 4th level, make an ability check to use your spell casting ability. DC equals 10 plus spell level. Success. Counter. Okay. Compared to Pathfinder's counterspell. Disruption. Disrupt with a touch. Improves counterspell as a bonus feat. Okay, I think the D&D one is just easier to understand. And it's doing a lot of the work for me, so we're gonna rip this text and change it a little bit. Third level, lower. Spell fails and has no effect. Fourth level, higher. Okay. Is it a concentration check or I forget what the actual word is. Spells. Cast a level check. Okay. Make a caster level check. DC 10 plus spells level. Counter third level or lower spells. Fourth level or higher spells. Against fourth level or higher spells. Make a caster level check. DC equal DC 10 plus spells level. Okay, there we go. Finish spell sealed. Easy now. Just, rip some text from another game. Why not? Harpoon Wand. This is basically spell storing. Spell storing. Again, ripping text. As any good DM would do. Spell storing allows your spellcaster to store a single targeted spell up to third level in the weapon. The spell must have a casting time of a standard. Anytime the weapon strikes a creature and the creature takes damage from it, the weapon can immediately cast a spell on that creature as a free action if the wielder desires. Which is on this. Store a single touch spell up to third. Time a creature hits the wearer with a melee attack or melee touch, armor can cast the spell on that creature as immediate if the wearer desires. Spell storing. Up to 5 levels of spells. Harpoon Wand.
All new music deserves to be listened to from behind the wheel of an all-new truck. Spotify New Music Fridays, brought to you by the all-new 2021 Ford F-150.
Hey, Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen
I am, losing it. I don't know what I can do here. It's gotta be spell storing. But what else? And how? Oh.
At Geico, I love mentoring the new associates to help them make this a
Yeah,
career and not
this
just a job.
And with new opportunities and jobs,
is confusing me. I guess rip text. When in doubt, rip text. So this armor allows to any type of creature touch, direct cast, immediate. It's a spell has been cast from the armor. A spellcaster can cast any other targeted third in it. Okay. Rip text. Big brain play. Paste. Paste this plain text. There we go. Store a single spell of up to caster level of item. Of up to half caster level of item in it. Store capitalized. Store a single spell of up to half caster level of item. Anytime a creature hits the wearer with a melee attack or melee touch attack, the armor can cast a spell on the creature as an immediate action. Anytime where is hit with a melee attack or melee touch attack, the armor can cast the spell on that creature. The armor can cast spell on a creature as an immediate action if the wearer desires. Once the spell has been cast from the armor, a spellcaster can cast any other targeted touch spell. Can cast any other spell of up to half seal of item into it. Big text. Reread. Store a single spell of up to half caster level of item. Anytime the wearer is hit with a melee attack or melee touch attack, the armor can cast the spell on a creature as an immediate action if the wearer desires. Okay, cast a new. Yeah. Once the spell has been cast from the armor, a spellcaster can cast any other spell of up to half caster level of item into it. Of the item. So a single spell of up to half caster level of item, yeah, into it. Man, English is such a janky language. Why does this sentence work but not this one? I mean, I know why. intuitively. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Just English. Uh, yeah, everything checks out there. Mystic Hair. What does Mystic Hair do? What does Mystic Hair do? Right. It was gonna enhance spell casting abilities. So, let's look at meta magic. Meta magic. I'm actually gonna look at the SRD for this one. Where is it? Feats, meta magic. There we go. Cool. Blissful, cooperative, crypt, large, extend, empower. Okay. Increase the power of your spells, causing them to deal more damage. All variable numeric effects of empowers will increase by half, includes bonuses to those dice rolls. Saving throws are imposed or not affected. Level. Okay. What about power enlarge extend? Power enlarge extend. One more, because D4s are great dice. Encouraging, large extend, familiar, fleeting. Furious, nope. Heighten. Treat the spell as higher level. Heighten. A Heightened spell has a higher spell level than normal, up to max 9th. Unlike other meta magic, Heightened spell actually increases the effective level of that spell that it modifies. All effects depending on the level, such as saving throws, the inability to penetrate, lesser glove of invulnerability or calculator charge. Okay. Heightened. Hawk. Heightened. Can we come up with 2 more for a D6 table? Intensified, increase maximum damage dice by 5. What does that even mean? Maximum number of damage dice. You may actually have sufficient cash limits to suppress the maximum in order to benefit from this feat. Okay. Lingering. Maximize. Quicken. Yeah, Quicken's also a good one. Also, this is a D6 plus 2, so... so I can, like, attach these attributes to those individual hairs. Selective? How many things are on his table? To quickly find out, I'm going to copy all the text and make a Google Doc. And just count the cells. This will put them all in cells. There's 81. There's 81 meta magic feats? God damn. That's ridiculous. What about D&D? Does D&D have any? D&D meta magic feats. I actually have no idea. There's meta magic. Meta magic. At the level you can twist. Careful, distant, empowered, extend, heighten, quickened, subtle, twint. Targets. Alright. Time to make a consolidated list of the available feats that a Velrock can have. Because 81 is... It was either going to be not enough or too much. No. Yeah. Not enough or too much. Either it was going to be 100 or like a nice round number. Yeesh, where's the ending to this? This cell never ends. It's infinity long. Alright, well. I'm not making it that big. Make it this big. That's it. I don't even know why I'm formatting it like this. Because I'm not keeping this table. Okay. Apocalyptic.
Capital One makes banking easy. I can pay bills while watching TV with the mobile app. Have a latte while getting answers to money questions.
We're doing on this one.
Even use my 360 debit card to grab cash at over 40,000
Apocalyptic.
ATMs while I shop.
Other spell with an area effect and duration of instantaneous become apocalyptic. That's a spell. Becomes ruined and devastated in appearance. When you cast a spell, the area affected.
When it comes to my favorite TV shows, I've got a lot to say. So much that I've been wanting to make a podcast to
All surfaces in the area are treated as difficult terrain and climb, fly, and swim speed are attempted there. You take a penalty equal to the spell's original spell level. Difficult terrain and less for a number of rounds. Okay. No. Also no. Maybe. Any spell targets that target a single creature to become an authoritative spell. Choose one of the following activities to prohibit. Move closer to you, move away from you. Make a melee weapon. You alter creature that is affected by the spell and fails its saving throw against that spell. Cannot perform any actions of the selected type on its next turn. It's a lawful description, additional effects. Okay. An authority spell uses. Yeah, well, blah blah blah. That's a good one. This one, not. This one also not. Benthic. Acid. I really can't just read those blurb. Modify spell that deals acid, cold, blah blah blah. Through high pressure water instead. The spell gains the water scripture and can either replace the spell. No, okay. Another no. Blissful. No, blissful. A creature successfully hit by an offensive blissful spell, present attack, or fails saving throw. No. Something you can direct a failed spell against a different target. That sounds good. Whenever a bouncing spell targeting a single creature has no effect on its intended target, whether due to spell resistance or a successful saving throw, you may, as a swift, redirect it to target another eligible creature within range. Okay, yeah, that's damn it. That's indeed a damn it. Bouncing is a good one. I like it. Brackish. With the water scripture, big no. We don't want elemental stuff here. We just want pure magic. Brisk. Each creature, you alter spells that grant a creature a movement type it doesn't normally have to increase that speed by 10. No. Just general better magic stuff. Burning also no. Centered. I need to read this one, I can just tell. You can center the area of the spell with an area target and duration of instantaneous on you and exclude yourself from the effects of the spell. Your familiar, if any, is also excluded from the effect provided that it is in your square and at least one size category smaller than you. Okay. Yeah, that one's good. I almost deleted it. I don't know why. Cherry Blossom. This doesn't sound like I want it. Doesn't sound like it is pure magic. When a living creature takes damage from the effect, also takes 2 points of blah blah blah. Or 2 points. Okay. So it takes 2 points from a ability score. If the spell does not normally allow a save, the target can attempt a fort save to negate this effect. Is this magical aging effect, but does not alter the creature's true age. It merely simulates the effects. Okay. Why is it called Cherry Blossom? Yeah, this one's alright too. Coaxing, a mind affecting spell modified by this benefit. This feat only works with mind affecting. A coaxing spell affects mindless oozes and vermin as if they weren't mindless, but has no effect on other creature types. Dumb. I mean, it's probably got a use, but not for our uses. Not for our case. Concussive spells with sonic gains debilitating concussive effect. Don't want it, so coaxing to concussive. Delete. Conditional. Is subject to the rules laid out by the spell conditional favor. Alright. You must cast a spell immediately before casting another on the same creature, eliciting a promise of running against a behavior and binding the target to the paired spell. If you don't cast a paired spell, conditional favor has no effect. The paired spell must be from the blah blah blah. And must be cast on a willing creature if the spell's recipient validates. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Wait. Yeah, no. Bye. And consecrate. Also no. Contagious. Dangerous to spell, unlikely to backfire upon those who try. Oh. Cast a level check to dispel or remove a contagious spell that fails by 5 or more causes it to spread from the original target to the creature that attempted to remove it. The spell spreads to the new target regardless of its normal range or any special targeting requirements like melee or range, blah blah. The spell is treated as if you had just cast it on the new target. Okay, yeah. Contagious spell, you're good. Stick around. Contingent. With dormant healing or restorative. I feel like I have to read more about this. Can trigger when the target needs it most. Can be applied to only cure spells. Or any harmless spell that can be used to remove ability score. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, remove effects. When you cast a contingent spell, you must set a specific trigger that dictates under what circumstances the target is immediately subject to the spell's effects. Contingent spell effects can remain dormant within the target for up to 10 minutes per caster level. A creature can be used with only one contingent spell at a time. Contingent... No. Again, only pure, better magic. You can enhance... Flicks... A creature that dies within 1 hour of being damaged by crypt spell is considered to have been killed by a death effect for the purpose of being returned to life. Against the sickened condition for a number of rounds. Also, no. Dazzling, you gain dazed creatures with the power of your spells. No. Blade. Yes, that sounds good. Disruptive. Sure, echoing. Yeah, why not? Eclipse. No. Already know what Eclipse does. Ectoplasmic. An ectoplasmic spell has full effect against incorporeal or ethereal creatures. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Elemental, you can only play that. No. Well, it's general elements, not so. It's not specific. Choose one energy type. You replace the spell's normal damage with that energy type, or split the spell's damage so that half is. So it's half and half. Okay. Yeah. Empower, yes. Encouraging. No. Enlarge, yes. Get rid of encouraging.
Howdy, folks. Hang on to them hats and glasses, cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Delete. Thank you. And elemental power to courage, extend. Let's extend familiar.
That much said, welcome to our world. Online education. Time tested, accredited.
No. Familiar,
Campus
no.
is wherever you are. Optimized for the online learning.
Fearsome.
You were born to learn.
Spell damage causes shaken. Also, no.
Move forward with the leaders in online education at csuglobal.edu.
Flaring. No.
Start the new year out right with the
Fleeting.
new pop tracks on
Yes, focused.
tracks from Why Don't We?
Sure, furious.
Megan Thee Stallion and more. Click the banner to listen now.
Yeah,
on
heighten,
Spotify.
intensified. Intuitive. Jinxed. Not jinxed. In curse, you can alter a spell with the curse descriptor to target an object rather than a person. Your spell immediately targets the next creature to pick up and or interact with the object as if the creature's also no. Lingering. Yes, logical. Sure. Yes. Spell effects not lethal. It's still lethal. Sounds good. Murky. No murky. Persistent. Yeah, persistent. That sounds good. Quicken, reach, rhyme. Swell with cold. No. Get rid of that. Only have a few left. Scarring. No. Scouting summons. When casting a conjuration summoning spell that summons a single creature, you can possess that creature as per magic jar. Maybe yes. Summons a single creature, you can possess that creature as per magic jar, but with no receptacle. If the creature takes damage, you may see concentration. Okay, yes, I'll allow that. Seeking. Yeah, selective. Yup. Shadow grasp. No. Sickening. Cast spells without verbal. Sounds good. Snuffing. The first time a creature takes damage from a failing saving throw. It gets snuffing without any non-magical lights. No. Soar. No. Steam. You can apply steam. Yeah, sure. Studied. Use null space. No. Solid shadows. Stygian. Enhance any spell with the water descriptor. No specific elements. Stylized. Spell is difficult to identify and might be mistaken for a similar spell. Sure. Tenacious. Spell is difficult to dispel and remains for 1d4. Sure. Tenebrous. No. Then optic. Affected spells, death effects, energy are and negative levels are affect undead. Yeah. Threatening, cause a target to believe your illusion is a threat. Sure. Change your mind phase so it can affect undead but not living. Yes. Stiffen, thundering. No. Toppling. Knocks targets prone. Also no. Toxic. Select a single target. Yeah. Traumatic, no. Trick. Only enhancement or enchantment spells that affect a single target and can be negated with a successful will save. Can be trick spells. No. Tumulus. Ignites a spell that targets a single to become Tumulus. A creature hit by Tumulus spell. If the spell requires attack roll, immediately moves 1d4 times 5 feet in a random direction. So it's a knockback. Vast, you'll trigger a spell that targets a number of creatures, no more than 30, such as hate, the maximum to support. Yeah, verdant plant creatures. Yeah. Widen, yes. Yai mimic spell. You can shoot ray spells from your head. You require no somatic opponents when doing so and gain regeneration. No. Move all of these up properly. See how many we have. I don't know if there's a faster way to do this, but oh well. Start moving this down because it's easier. And moving those up because there's too many of them now. I'll grab all of them. And up. It's 44. Huh. 44. Can I get rid of 4 of them? Nah, it's 1d44. Grab all these. Copy that text. I think I need to put this on a note page. I wish I could. I'd be able to do that. But sneaking is just like this. Format columns. I can put this into columns. Columns 2. Is this even the entire list? It is. What does this even... Those... So there's 44, so... Yeah, 22 each side. format column 2.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the US that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2020 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
Mm.
Look at you, listening to Spotify while you do whatever it is you're doing. That's exactly why it makes sense to promote your business here. Yeah,
Delete
your
all
business,
those.
whether you have 2 employees or 2,000.
Here.
Your voice can reach as broad or as narrow of an audience as you need. And
Move
connect with
over.
them where visual media can't. Try it today at adstudio.spotify.com or tap the
Maybe this works? I just want to format this. Good. It works well. However, I think I want 4 columns instead. Copy. Control Z, paste. There we go. Yep. And now I'm sort of running out of ideas. I also forgot what we were doing. Mystic hair. We made this table for a reason. It was so right. Individual hairs, they have the attribute of one of these meta magics, and then yeah, I'm lost again. All right, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. I'm gonna go refill my water. And yeah, I'll be back. And when we come back, I'm gonna play League. Okay, and we're back. Let's get some league going. Warm up with a normal game real quick. Get rid of this, all that. Can move over there. Mid. I'm in the mood for some Yone. Oh, we have the right runes? No, we do not. Ban. Who are we gonna ban? Katarina is pretty annoying. Yeah. I don't want to play against Cat. I have 5 builds and you don't know what I'm building until my 3rd item. Yone. Is this game gonna load? Come on, client. Can't be this garbage. League client, come on. What the heck? I have to reboot League. How dumb is that? What the heck? League of Legends? I'm pretty sure the game definitely started without me. And now I'm AFK for like 5 minutes. This is dumb. This is actually just dumb. League of Legends TM client not responding. What? I've rebooted you like 4 times. What the hell? This is so dumb. Like, this is actually so dumb. Guess I try and repair it. This has never happened to me for League. Actually, it's never happened to me, period. Where's League of Legends? I'm literally reinstalling League. This is stupid. Like, this is actually dumb. Like, I shouldn't have to uninstall the game and reinstall it to fix this stupid client issue. I was playing League last night. How did it fuck up between then and now without me changing anything about League?
The world as we know it has changed. Embrace it.
Like,
Let us move you forward.
this is dumb.
Reskill.
Why?
Let us help you learn for whatever the future holds. So when the world is ready, you will be too. You were born to learn, and we were born to help you. Move forward with the leaders in online education at csuglobal.edu.
Capital One makes banking easy. I can pay bills.
And then I'm gonna get reported for being AFK because the game fucking bugged. Stupid. Granted, it won't really do anything for my account because I haven't AFK'd in like any game. But it's still stupid. Because it's also gonna give me Lever Buster, right? So I'm not gonna be able to queue for like 5 minutes. Unless my team is like insane and actually are playing out the game, which I highly doubt. Because it's been like I don't know, 10 minutes at least. Of me trying to fix this. It is stupid. So dumb. I've never had this issues with the old client. Never at all. Like, sure, the old client wasn't great, but I never had issues with the old client at all. Zero. And now I am having all of the issues with this new one. It's ridiculous. This shouldn't happen. I shouldn't have to deal with this. 3 more minutes. I guess while I'm waiting, we can go back to D&D stuff. I really don't want to though. It's just 4 minutes. Finally. Oh yeah, we're downloading the game now.
Purdue University Global presents the Working Adult's Guide to Tuition Savings. Step 1. Enroll in one of over 175 program options at Purdue Global. Step 2. Use your eligible transfer credits to save nearly half the cost of your bachelor's degree. Step 3. Earn your degree online for less at Purdue Global. Call 844-PURDUE-G or visit purdueglobal.edu to discuss our generous transfer credit policy.
I'm done. I'm too annoyed with League right now. Like, it broke, and I don't know why. It's stupid. This is dumb. This should have never broke. See you guys tomorrow then, I guess. When I'll actually get to play League.